the championship weekend, this is going to be crazy to see who gets in the playoff. Because, I mean, for example, if Washington loses to Oregon in the Pac-12 championship and Georgia loses to Alabama, Michigan's probably going to be number one if they beat Iowa because they'd be.
Well, Michigan's would be number one regardless if Georgia loses.
Yeah, but I mean, think about that. Like, it would be Georgia and Alabama as one-loss teams, Ohio State one-loss team, Washington and Oregon one-loss teams, FSU's
not going to the playoffs. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to keep stressing this and telling people, but they're not going.
I mean, but here's the thing, though. If FSU wins this weekend, they're undefeated. So how can you say they can't make the playoffs?
Because we don't want another TCU situation here. Like, I was listening to Paul Feinbaum, Michigan's biggest fan, and he was basically
biggest SEC writer ever.
we gotta say it, but yeah, I was listening to Paul Feinbaum, and he was basically saying, well, I wouldn't want to let Florida State in the playoffs because Jordan Travis got hurt, and they don't want to see a backup quarterback lead FSU to a blowout because whoever they would play, them top three teams, they probably would get smoked.
Oh,
and to be honest, I wouldn't really let them. I would let them in the playoffs if their quarterback was healthy, but I mean, they beat up on a lot of ACC teams, and they beat up Louisville, but Louisville lost to Pittsburgh.
I think though that Louisville's gonna drop a bomb on them because Louisville just lost.
What? They just lost to Pittsburgh, Danny.
But Louisville, they just came off of rivalry week where they got upset by Kentucky at home, and Kentucky's unranked. I personally think that after that loss, they're going to wake up and be pissed off and come into next week, and they're going to want to take them down. Like, I just have a feeling that Louisville's going to go in there and just drop a bomb on them.
I don't know, man. I think FSU still wins the ACC championship. I mean, I wish Duke or North Carolina, because I love me some Drake May, and I think he's going to be a really good quarterback in the NFL. I mean, I would have personally liked to see them in the ACC championship. Cincinnati Bearcats having an off year.
Hear me out when I say this. A bunch of people might think I'm crazy. Drake May over Caleb Williams.
I agree. I think Drake May has what it takes to win crucial games. He has what it takes to win the games that matter rather than beating up teams like Colorado who, had the hype the first 3 weeks of college football, but now, I don't hear anybody talking about Coach Prime or anybody from that Colorado team. And USC, I mean, it's nice to see Caleb Williams. He's probably going to go number 2 in the draft because I got Marvin Harrison going number 1.
Marvin Harrison's going to be 1.
Easily.
For sure.
And the Panthers are so stupid, bro. Now they're not getting the number 1 pick.
Do you see they fired their coach?
Yep, they fired their head coach, and they need to do something because they're not. They gave up their number 1 pick to the Chicago Bears, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So the Bears are with Justin Fields and Marvin Harrison.
Dude, my roommate is like a huge Bears fan, and I mean it's funny listening to him every week. They apparently like they're hyped up because they could potentially get, I think it's like the 2nd, 5th pick. Right now.
2nd and 5th pick?
Because the Cardinals, if I'm not mistaken, I think they have the 1st as of right now, and then I think Chicago, right now, if the season ended, they'd get 5th pick. But yeah, he's excited for what that future has.
Yeah, the ACC is looking real good. I kind of didn't like what Paul Feinbaum saying. ACC is the weakest Power 5 conference. It's actually exciting to watch.
I actually, believe it or not, I kind of agree with him.
I don't know, though. I mean, look at Cincinnati Bearcats. Remember a few years ago they were in the Natty? You remember that, right, against Clemson?
Yeah.
Yeah.